I'm Michael Smith. My job title is Governance Consultant. It's about integrating the allocation of resources, assignment into the investment management so we can actually look at not only how well we're doing, but if we have enough resources, if we're using them appropriately. Well, we don't need on-premise hardware. The expense of the hardware is not a big issue, but it's the administration of the hardware, the administration of the backup solution. SaaS provides us more freedom. Transparency is one. The solution we provide not only to our technical staff and for IT project management, we're starting to integrate it into the other areas like HR for HRIS, and the business is now doing projects through it. So transparency is one of the big key factors. Because we now use it for that piece, it provides the main topic and the main context for our strategy committee sessions with the department leaders. So from a transparency perspective, we're now showing all we're doing. So from an overall perspective, we're able to help enable the business by showing where we're spending the money, how we're spending the money, how the investments are moving, what's the benefit and the value. Every department, even within IT, be it the application development, the infrastructure guys, whatever, they're all doing their own thing. And we really didn't see where they're, not necessarily how they were spending, but how they were utilizing the resources. Now, because we're not siloed, because we're all utilizing one single application, one source of truth, we've provided some really good collaboration now and lessons learned from all these other projects that we didn't really have before. The solution is fairly stable, a bit slow, especially from a SaaS perspective. We have heavy security where I come from, so that slows it down even more. But from a stability perspective, it's quite exceptional. Yeah, it's very scalable. Not only from the product itself, but integrating service management and other functions of CA. So the more we get comfortable with it, you move from project management to portfolio management. You're not just doing asset allocation, you're also doing, and so on and so forth. I would say they're excellent, and yes, I use them daily. From a user perspective, user experience, when we first put CA PPM in place, we found it very difficult, not very intuitive, a very uncomfortable user experience. Moving towards the next version, which is now 15.1, which we're just utilizing now. We just started about 2 months ago. The end user experience is much better, facilitating adoption. More simplified interfaces for reporting development. The JasperSoft function is very cool, but it requires a bit of skill. So more object orientated, less database management, I think would help for report writing. That would be the most, because of all the silos. We had to integrate everybody into one centralized point. It's just good governance. Well, end user experience. Accuracy of calculation, scalability, SQL backend, interoperability with our existing applications, familiarity. So from an asset management perspective, from timesheet management, project management, from a summary nature. We wanted to move towards portfolio, and that's where we saw CA PPM really shine. So you start with your asset allocation, your resource administration, you move into your project management. Now you can see portfolio management because you have that good initial data, garbage in, garbage out. Now we have good stuff in, we're getting great stuff out. We had a few, I'll say one, Microsoft Project Solution, the service solution. And why we chose CA, because it was simplified. With the SaaS and the way it was the company we hired for integration, it just made better sense. 8, from my perspective, usability, you get exactly what you put into it. So with that comes issues, but the functionality and being able to display holistically to our executive and our department leaders, I think was the key feature of why we chose CA. Start slowly, look at it from a module perspective. Do your resource utilization piece first, go to project management, go to portfolio management after that.